Enough talk, enough hype. Let's do this. Your first period is set to go. A critical game for both sides here, and we are underway. Cormier's got it in the corner. Angles it over to Mikheyev. Oh, and he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end. Moves it to Cormier. Loses the coverage there. Shot! What a stop! Goaltender covers up. We got a stoppage in play.
Drysdale's been showing some frustration. You know, when you want to contribute as an athlete, especially when you have a strong skill set, and then you're in a pointless streak, man, the frustration grows and it builds, and you start to squeeze the stick tight.
Picked up along the boards by Liljegren. Taken by Konechny. With the stop. We're still in the early stages of this period. The game is still scoreless. Philadelphia's won it. Now they'll go on the attack. Moves it to the middle. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Chicago's looking to break out. Takes the feed at the point. They score! And just like that, it's a 1-0 hockey game.
Well, they started like a freight train, just steamrolling their opponent, James. I mean, they really dictated right from the onset of this game. That tells me one thing. They were prepared coming in.
The Flyers have to be feeling good about this start here, Cheryl.
Yeah, I know it's not rocket science, James, but you certainly play different when you have the lead than when you don't. And when you're the away team and setting the tone, that's a good start.
Pippett's won the draw here in the open ice. Good hit to knock the puck loose. From the left side, they enter the offensive zone. Takes it to the front. Korchinski's taken down to the ice. We got a penalty coming up. Let's see what the official says here.
Important task for the PKers ahead of them, up by 1, and a real opportunity to protect it.
Both teams lining up for the face-off, and it's a chance to see if there's actually some power in this power play.
Well, they earn this a power play, James, through hard work, and it's an opportunity to even the score here. They need to find a way to execute and get back to the even score.
Looking to break out here on the power play. That knocks him off the puck. Oh, I thought he was going to be beaten, and he somehow got a piece of that. Docs crossed the line and is on the attack now. Puck picked up by Courtier. Tremendous stop by Vanacek.
Goaltender spends so much time doing tracking exercises, and it's utilized right here as he knows where this puck is coming from, and he makes the save.
Bedard's ready for the draw on this man advantage. The Flyers take possession off the face-off. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Chicago's got a hold of it along the wall. Reichel's got it into offensive territory. And the puck escapes the zone, and they'll be forced to tag up. Takes a shot and makes the save. It's in, and we are tied as the power play comes up clutch.
And boy, did they ever need that, hey, James. I mean, when you jump over the boards and you're that unit, you know that your team needs you, no better way to come up clutch with a ton of confidence and fill the back of the net.
Puck grab by Liljegren. Sends a pass in front, and that's intercepted. The Flyers pick up steam and are on the attack. Tenacious battle for the puck along the wall. Quick pass to Cormier. Sends the pass over and pokes the puck loose inside the offensive end. Across the line from center. Denied by Knight. Chicago's got the puck along the boards. Here's a short pass to Dewar. And he takes the pass. Steps in front of the shot. Lets it go. And the save. Makes a save again. Under siege and finally grabs that one and covers up for a whistle. Face-off coming up here. They were buzzing moments ago.
Yeah, they really were, and it's a tough spot for the goaltender. Everyone else can change, but he can't. He's got to out-battle his opponent now.
Takes a bump, but still hangs on to the puck. Takes the feed. Moves it quickly over to Valeno. The Flyers gain possession in their own end. Moves into the slot. Big save.
Well, these are the saves when you know that your goaltender is dialed in, James. The ability to get to the top of the crease and be square to the shooter, that's a great save.
Cartier's into the offensive zone now on the attack. The Flyers gain possession. Steps inside the attacking zone down the left wing. And that slides right out in all alone on the breakaway. Oh, denies him on the play.
And this is a great play by the tender to anticipate and get across to make that save.
To his teammate. Shot. Oh, he stops him with a glove. Great. Tampers flaring after the whistle here.
Everyone knows you can't shoot the puck after the whistle, James. There's traffic in front. It can be dangerous. But what it's doing, it's getting under the skin of your opponent. And that's exactly what his intentions were.
Well, a spirited scrap comes to an end with the takedown.
I think he might be relieved as they head to the ice as he was taking a thrashing.
Yeah, I think you're right.
You try to get your team going. Sometimes the fight is what happens, and this is exactly it. But the winner is going to the home team.
Well, with the chaos cleared, face-off now for both teams. Nice start winning the draw here inside the offensive zone. Winding down the final minute of this opening frame. Chicago's got a hold of the puck now.
Sorry for jumping in, James, but that was a massive hit.
Slides the puck across to Slaggert. Time ticking away, and he comes up big. Both teams getting a good sweat on after this first period. We've got lots more in store, and we're coming back with a clean sheet of ice next.
Hey fans, don't forget our 50-50 draws coming up in the middle of the third period. Get your tickets now. That pot continues to grow.
Put your twos up because the second period's about to go down. Here we go, second period underway where it has been a spirited affair so far, all tied up. Taken along the wall by Tavares. Look at this, they've got some bodies here on the attack. And the play continues with the stop. The Flyers gain control of the puck against the wall. Puts it on net. Stopped by the goaltender. Sends it over to Bedard. Carries the puck through the neutral zone. Here's the pass. Reaches out and pokes it away. Great pass from the left wing. And that's off a stick. Quick shot. They score! And the deadlock is broken as they take the lead.
Well, that's a huge shift, and you can see everyone standing up on the bench. They know how much it means, but it's the next shift that matters most now, James. You want to kind of push and put pressure on your opponent when they're down.
The Flyers are up by one here in period number 2.
And these are the games you have to learn how to win. You know that this is going to be a dogfight right to the end, and it's going to be the details that make all the difference in the world.
And they win that neutral zone draw. Chicago's got possession here in the neutral zone. And that's knocked away. Sanheim's got it from behind his own net. Philadelphia's got it in their own zone. Tippett's gained the line and on the attack. Moves the puck. And he takes the feed. And now it's grabbed by Sanheim. Gaining momentum along the wing. Traps that puck tight to his chest. And we're going to get a stoppage here as the referee blows the play dead.
Konechny is playing with such confidence right now, and he's got this point streak going. And when that's happening for you, you're having a ton of fun putting up the points.
Valeno's won the draw here in the defensive zone. Dumps it in. Philadelphia's got the puck. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. Takes the feed into the middle now. Long reach breaks up the momentum. Can't get it to go. Gives him a whack, and the officials are going to call this one. Takes a shot. Just wide. And with the delay penalty called, they get the extra attacker out here on the ice. Here comes the official's decision.
Well, that's certainly not going to help the team. I mean, they're losing by 1. They got to find a way to get some momentum to get on the board. Now they find themselves killing a penalty.
Man advantage unit is set.
First power play opportunity of the game. You know they've worked on this in practice, the setup, the look that they want. Let's see how they move the puck around the perimeter and look to attack.
Takes the feed. And the traffic neutralizes that threat. Answers the call with a big save. And they manage to clear it. Tries to get this man advantage going from their own end now. Nice zone entry from the right side. Just wide. Chicago's got the puck shorthanded. Scrum along the wall. Tees off the one-timer. Scores! On the power play, they strike.
Well, it's certainly showing chemistry, isn't it, James? The way they're moving the puck, they're moving positions, they're not static, there's a lot of motion, and they convert. Well, after that last goal, the coach is not happy behind the bench. I mean, his team's on a losing streak. Now they're down in this game, and it's been hard to come back from deficits. He just hasn't had those impact moments, and they haven't been able to fight through adversity.
Philadelphia's got to be feeling good about their game right now. Up by 2 here in the back half of this game.
Yeah, over half the game played, and they're up by a few goals. They won't want to change their mindset at all, and sometimes the break, it can get you a little rested, but can also change the tune. They'll want to make sure they come out in the third when they get the opportunity and really dictate the pace.
Battle along the wall. We got a penalty coming up here. Pass it up ahead.
That's how you get north in a hurry. Fantastic stretch pass.
Quick feed to Konechny. And he made the save to keep that one out of the net. Whistle blown, stopping the play. Makheyev's going to serve 2 for holding on this play.
They had success earlier on the power play in this formation, James. Really like that high umbrella where you're using the top of the offensive zone to work some magic, weave some as you move the coverage around. And once you get them running, that's where you can open up your lanes and attack the net.
And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. And a tenacious effort pays off as he comes up with it. Enters the offensive zone from the left. And not much on that one. The Blackhawks get a hold of the puck along the boards. And he moves it up to Slager. That's blocked. Oh, what a hit. He might need smelling salts after that.
He might need smelling salts because he's going to have to pick himself up, not just to get to his feet, but also to find his stick. There's always competition between the first and second unit on a power play.
Oh, they score! And the power play strikes once again.
Well, you know that specialty teams are so critical, James, and they have executed with the player advantage all night long. Well, he certainly looks frustrated after letting that goal in, James. It's almost like a fielder in baseball. If you touch it, you should be able to stop it, and he gets a big chunk of that one. Unfortunately, it goes in the netting.
Philadelphia's been feeling good all night long, and look at where we're at here. We're still in the late stages of the period here.
Yeah, it's been an unbelievable game for them so far. I mean, they've just been so dominant offensively. Their opponent really doesn't know what to do. They're trying to slow the game down, but they can't because they're just on fire in terms of pace and dictating it.
Tries to feed it over to Couturier. And he takes the dish. And that one's denied. Scores! Break out the quad chair on the ski lift because that's 4 unanswered.
Well, it's incredible. You can tell that they are moving and shaking. They're getting the puck going north. They're transitioning so fast. And man, do they have their opponent on their heels. Well, there's visible layers of frustration behind the bench after that last goal. I mean, they're on a losing streak here, and you got to fabricate something, and it starts with hard work and engagement, and this team has done neither.
Philadelphia's having a night, as some kids might say, Cheryl. They're balling out there here in period number 2.
Just loving it out here, James. I mean, they have had control of the play. They've been so dominant. It almost feels effortless, and when it feels effortless, you don't want it to stop, and they've got an intermission looming, and you know they want to stay on the ice.
And they score! The pylon continues, Cheryl.
Oh, it is ugly, and there's nothing worse than the score than having your own crowd just give way on you. They are not happy. You can hear the booing tonight in this building. Just a tough game all the way around.
I think they screamed uncle about 2 of these ago. Bedard's one possession. Looks to make a play over to Reichel. Jostled off the puck. Pushes it across to Konechny. Moves it to Cormier. Comes up with the stop. On the tip, and he rings the post. Oh, what a save of the play. Whoa!
He's doing absolutely everything he can to keep his team in this game, James. Unbelievable save.
And these fans are still buzzing about what we just saw. What a save that was, Cheryl.
Yeah, he made an incredible save and really engaged this fan base. They're on their feet. You know they're right into the game. And listen, when they are showing you that kind of appreciation, you also want to play for them.
Teams are lined up, and they are ready to get this third period underway. Game is not over yet. Let's see if they can try to rally back here in the third, but they've got a long way to go. 2/3 of the way to the finish line in this one for regulation time. Cheryl, how do you view it?
Philadelphia is 20 minutes away from closing out a dominant performance, James. They've been defensively responsible. They've provided a lot of offense when they've gotten into the offensive zone. Now it's about seeing the finish line and closing it out properly.
Nice poke check. Sanheim stick handling in his own zone. Philadelphia's got the puck. Quick pass to Sanheim. On the attack along the boards. Snaps one here in the slot. It's in the back of the net. He scores!
Sometimes he makes his way to the net, James, and I'm not even sure how he got there. He knows how to create space for himself, even when it feels like it's limited. He finds the room to dangle his way to the net.
The Flyers are sending a clear message that they are not taking their foot off the gas in this third period here, Cheryl.
Well, you can certainly tell that they bought into the game plan, and the coach is certainly ecstatic with the performance of the entire bench. I mean, look at the way they're moving and holding the puck, attacking the net at the right times. It has been a seamless effort.
Picking up steam in the offensive zone. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Here's a chance. And that's taken by the defense. Takes a hit, he goes down to the ice and coughs up the puck. Receives the pass. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one.
Vanacek's been a consistent presence in the crease, James. I mean, he's made the stops he's needed to, but his team's playing extremely well, and that's why they have a comfortable lead.
Philadelphia's shown no signs of slowing down here tonight as they continue to lead by a wide gap in the third. And from off the wing, he comes up with it with both centers scrummed up. Puck scooped up by Forster. Tries to get it out of the zone. Off his own man, and it stays in. Back to the blue line. And makes the save. Forster's lugging the puck. From the left side, they gain the zone. Denies him on the slapper. Scrum along the boards as they battle for the puck. Picked up along the wall by Korchinski. Moves along the boards with some purpose. Here's a chance. Makes the save. Quick pass across to Forster. Philadelphia's got it along the wall. Chicago's in transition. Philadelphia's got the puck in their own end. Here's an off-man rush. And the traffic jam in front blocks the shot. The Blackhawks have it now. Here's a short pass to Slaggert. Grabs control of it at the point. Can't get it to go. And here we go. It's a late-going fight here.
Well, they're running out of runway. We were waiting for this one all game, and as the game claws to an end, they find a way to drop the gloves.
And the exclamation mark thrown there.
Yeah, this fight is over with that decisive last punch, James. Not difficult to see who won that fight. The W goes the road team all the way.
Well, cooler heads finally prevailing here as both teams step inside the face-off circle. Chicago's got it, and they're on the attack. And that's blocked away. Makes the save on the slapper. The Blackhawks gain control of the puck. Gets in the lane with the body. Goalie plays it up. And here's the pass to Tavares. Oh, we'll get some tired defenders as icing is the call. They'll be looking to keep that momentum going here in the face-off.
After that last shift, James, where they really press, they want to continue right there, get pucks to the net, because this goaltender will not want to battle net front. He's outworked already.
Passes it over. Oh, what a save in front.
Vanacek's dialed in and anticipating the play so effectively, making a huge save from a dangerous spot on the ice.
The Flyers have traded tonight like a shooting gallery and are in cruise control late in the third. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone.
The coach and team reminding each other that this is a critical face-off. Anytime you've got your opponent on their heels, after an icing, you have to find a way to have urgency in attack.
Philadelphia's got the puck in the defensive end. Slides it diagonally to Luchenko. And he loses control of the puck. The Blackhawks carry it along the wall. And that's intercepted by Sanheim. Works it across to Couturier. Fires it, and he can't find the net.
And I like everything about this play until the finish, James. It's all about creating. That's exactly what happens. And then the... Well, that's going to be a call, James. That's definitely a penalty.
We got a stoppage. Let's get the call.
Well, sitting with a comfortable lead, this penalty is going to mean nothing right now, James. All it means is that everyone's got to stay a little longer.
Nice job tying up his opponent. And the fans clearly not happy what they've seen tonight as the final few seconds tick away. They are letting this team have it. Philadelphia's offense, the story tonight as they lead it here in this third period. Chicago's won the draw and they'll go to work. Great save, made it perfect. Shot, 9 seconds, and he makes the save. And there it is, the final horn. They're off to the next round. And a hush falls on the stadium as they celebrate on the ice. You know what they did here in a hostile environment? You tell me you've won gold medals. There's got to be something charming about the us against the world mentality, right?
Oh, yeah, the underdog. When you're going into someone else's barn, that's like a fire in the belly, isn't it? But as an athlete, you also have to know what makes you tick and how you can get yourself ready to put in your best performance as an individual and for the group. And I think that everyone bought in here. They got it done on the road. That's a huge marker.
Well, that brings the night to an end, and we will say goodbye here from ringside from all of us here at EA Sports. My name is James Cebulski. I got to get to bed. See ya.